Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. This is an energy update, and the video before this one, I shared with you one of my major awakenings that I had, and shared with you the limiting beliefs and programming that I was operating from, that I woke up to and realized. And then I shared with you some of the things that I did and went through and experienced and chose in order to release that programming, limited programming and beliefs, and discover more of who I am, truly am, and the love that I am. And I want to share with you another experience, because this all relates to the energy that is happening now. This is what is happening right now. What you're being called to is to wake up more to the beliefs and traumas and where you've given your power away, where you are not identifying with who you truly are, which is unconditional love, which is you are a fractal of God, which is your power, your multidimensional self, your personal abilities to make choices. And recently, my ex-husband passed away, and I was going through pictures to send to my children of us as a family when they were little, and pictures I had of him and them. And one of the things that I realized was like how beautiful I was then, how beautiful I was at 30, in my 30s, late 20s and 30s. And I thought I was I thought I was so not good enough in so many different ways. And it really struck me. And, you know, of course, it's wisdom through the ages and stuff, but it struck me at like, how much energy did I waste thinking I wasn't good enough? And where did that come from? Where did that programming come from? And it felt like I was constantly having to work at making myself better, making myself more knowledgeable about stuff. I was broken and I had to fix me. And instead of seeing that beautiful soul, that I can love myself so much more now than I could then. And so I got to see myself back then and the beautiful soul that I had, and other people. And this is the energy update, is do not waste your time not loving yourself. Do not waste your time criticizing, judging, believing this old programming, because it's not going to get you to where you want to be, and which is more how you want to feel. It is just going to keep undermining you from feeling whole, creative, resourceful, beautiful, unconditionally loving, grateful, all happy, joyful, playful. Like it was. So anyway, it's coming back. All the stuff that's coming up right now for a lot of you, it's coming up for a lot of us. And I know it can feel scary when this comes up because of all the programming, like who's going to love me? Who's going to take care of me? Who's going to want me? I remember after getting a divorce thinking, and I had psoriasis, and not bad, but just, I'm like, who's going to want me at 50 years old, 49 years old, with psoriasis? Like, that's how crazy my thinking was. And I don't want you to have that crazy thinking. I want you to wake up and realize now, at whatever age you are, do not waste another minute judging yourself, judging others, not criticizing yourself, shutting your heart down. It's time to open and receive the love. It's time to be the love. It's time to share the love. And realize that the people that are trying to shut that down and make you feel broken and have you give your power away to them are making money off of you. They want you to buy the makeup, buy all the potions, be sick, because then I'm going to share, you have to have this prescription and you have to have this potion and lotion and oh, that didn't work, here, try this. And, so it's not, when you feel that love in you, when you feel your worthiness, which is natural, you are a fractal of God. Do you think that God or that source or that quantum field is unworthy? No, they would dare to not think that. And when you start to have this, it's like your possibilities and potential open up, expand, exponential. I can't say it. Expand and expand. And your body naturally starts to heal, because it's those limiting beliefs and the beating ourselves up and the shutting of ourselves down that is creating our illness, our wreaking havoc with our nervous system, the poisons in the food, in the air, all this stuff that was not there a long time ago, and that is becoming more accumulative, and in the and electromagnetic fields are weak, and EMFs and all that stuff that's coming in, and we're soaking it up, and then we're feeling out of it and crazy or disassociated from our bodies, which is like ungrounded. You're more out here than you are in your body. You're feeling hopeless, or you have no energy. You're feeling, you're having all sorts of dis-ease, or feeling toxic, and you're looking and you're thinking you're alone, and that you've got to do this alone, and you don't. So this is what the energy update is. Really take the time and get to see what is not right with your beliefs, with your criticisms, with your judgments, with your just the perspective of how you're seeing the world. And understand, probably 90, if not 95, going to 99%, depending on how much work you've done, is not true. And it's your job waking up to that, is your evolution. So think of waking up as discovering things that are not real, not true, that are just can be disturbing, but realize you're waking up to them in order to change them. It's not to say, oh, you stupid, why didn't you know that? Why didn't you know that? Or how could I have believed that? How could I have gone along with that? It's not any of that. Like right now, it's just open up to what is it that I'm believing about my life, about others, about the world, about source, about Gaia, about politics, about religion, about education, about the healthcare system, etc., about my body. What's the ability of my body? What's the ability of my mind? Go through and find out what are those things that are making you, that you are believing, that are not true, that is making you feel broken, alone, isolated, disconnected, unhappy, not wanting to be here, anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, and you can change those. You can change those. All of that can be changed. There's lots of other people out there that have been changed by doing this work. And I can't do it for you. I can help guide you, but I cannot do it for you. I do working with the ancestors. I do work with the collective on certain topics and stuff, whatever I can do. But all the work that I've done on myself is helping in that. And all the work that you do on yourself will be helping with all of that also. So what you do for you is more impactful than you sacrificing, giving your power away and trying to take care of other people, except for children, trying to take care of other people because that's where you get your value. And thinking that you have to sacrifice yourself in order to be valuable. It's not true. It's not, you do not have to sacrifice yourself in order to be valuable, in order to be worthy, in order to be lovable. You already are. Again, I'm going to use the metaphor. You're like a diamond. Your soul, your spirit, your energy is like a diamond, and you have over time had a bunch of crap of lies of different things that have just been packing the mud on, packing it on, packing it down. So you have totally forgotten that you have this soul, this spirit, this diamond light energy that is within you, that is wanting, is calling for you to please get this crap off. Let me be me. Let me shine in the world. Let me experience what I want to experience freely. Let me love. Let me play. Let me serve. You are amazing. You are amazing. You came into the world amazing. That is your awakening. That is your evolution, is knowing the love that is inside of you. I hope you can feel it. I hope you can feel it from me. I hope that's my hope every time I do one of these videos that I talk, that I put anything out, is that I'm hoping that that energy is coming through and just loving you up and activating you and helping you to remember who you really are. And it's a trip. It's a trip. So you're not going to, although some people do have, a big shocking awakening where they can see something. I don't think that you ever get like you're going to get it all. I don't, it's a process. It's like climbing to the top of a mountain. We're on a journey of evolving. So we're going to wake up down here and you're going to start to see things that are very fundamental. And it might start in your family. It might start with your friends. It might start in your intimate relationships, your marriage, your partners. It might start financially. It might start with your health, which a lot of people, it starts with their health, that they have to reevaluate everything, calming down the nervous system. Why is the nervous system so hyped up? Because of our judging, because of feeling we're judged by everybody else, of not wanting to be. You have I'm going to show how this is playing out in some ways. So whatever you put out comes back to you. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, like that over and over again, not just instantly, although some things are speeding up to happen that way, but on the whole, it's like what you're always criticizing, what you're, whether you're looking at your mirror and saying things to yourself, or like, oh my God, I can't stand my hair, or I can't stand wrinkles, or I can't stand how my legs look, or I don't look like her, or I don't know enough from all the media. What's the media telling you? You're not sexy enough. You're not skinny enough. You're not curvy enough. You're not busty enough. You're not man enough. You're not feminine enough. You're not rich enough. You're not serving enough. You're not, oh, just keep going. You're not smart enough. All the enoughs. You know, it's like whatever you've been programmed to think about. That's not you. You've been programmed that when you came into this world, you were a whole, beautiful, healthy being. Unless there were particular in-womb issues, right? But on the whole, you come in as a healthy, whole spirit in a physical body. And so, again, just to reiterate, you are that. It's within you. And your job is to get all the crud off of the diamond, get all the crud off of your spirit and soul. So you can shine, so you can be helping me doing what I'm doing out there in the world, right? And you can't help somebody else when there's all this crud on you and that you're not looking at your own stuff. And so as we look at our own stuff, we start seeing our own stuff and other stuff, that like how alike we are. You know, everybody's running around in fear. Fear, there's some fear of the not enoughs, of the judgment, of the criticism. And so all that stuff comes back, and you start, particularly whatever you see in yourself, you see that in the media, you see that in music, you see that in outside in the circumstances in the world. You're seeing that is, you've been programmed. It's like if you have been programmed to only see green in the world, you're not going to see the pinks and the reds and the oranges and the violets. You're just going to see the greens because that's what you've been programmed to. So it's like we've got to wake up and remember there's a rainbow out there and there's colors beyond that. So there's a whole rainbow of possibilities and things for you to experience. But right now, your world's gotten really small and the energy is saying, look, go deep in there, look and see, and start looking around you. And all those people you're criticizing are just like you, except they come in different shapes and sizes and colors and want to have different experiences in the world, and and want to go through events just like you, want to have experiences so that they can grow and evolve. And it's not for us to say, you should be doing it this way, or you should be like that. No, we have no idea. They're the fractal of God that they are. And they've come down and they've said, okay, this is what I want to experience. This is what I want to learn from. And then, and I'm going to remember. I'm going to remember who I am. All these experiences that come in to remember. A lot of the children that are coming into the world now aren't having to remember who they are. They're coming in fully aware of, they're not losing their memory of why they're here and what they came here to do. That's why they're going to be, for you parents, yes, that are having these children. And it might be a little challenging, but just know they're not programmed. They're not programmed. So they get to be who they really are. And you get to support that. And you're going to have to do your own inner work around all the programming about how you think things should be, how you think the world should be. Nobody should be like you. And nobody should be like them. And there is, it's a creation in progress. Like when you can just be experiencing your life like a child with curiosity and love and let that evolve. Yes, we have some rules to keep it so it's not chaotic, but there's a lot of people that want to keep you numb and dumb and feeling not whole, not good, so that they can feed off of you, so they can make money off of you. It's a business. There's big business out there that does not make money if you're awake from you. And so if they can start you at a young age as a child and work their magic around depleting you of the truths, and they can get you to give their power, make them an authority, think that they know better for you than you know for you, then they can make a lot of money off of you. And they can just perpetuate that so that you're like sick your whole life. And this is the awakening. So I think that covers it. So watch, if you did not watch my last video where I share my awakenings, I'll put it on this video. I'll have a link on this video. So I would watch that, because there's lots of little pieces as you watch that will bring up like, oh, I'm not doing exactly thinking what she's thinking, but I'm thinking this, and that's doing that to me. You know, of course, I couldn't go into it as long as as in depth, because it would take a long time. But anyway, you'll see and learn. So watch it all the way through, because you'll start to see the threads and how it works. And I'm hoping I'm saving you a lot of time and a lot of negative energy, and keeping you from a lot of suffering, and just to really start opening your heart so you can start receiving the love, being the love, and sharing the love. All right, so that's the energy update. Please like this and spread the word, share it, so others can, so we can all do this and create a momentum, create the ball rolling and if you need help, reach out to me. I'm a coach. This is what I do. I'll help you see what's there, because it is hard to see. I've had coaches my whole life that have been pointing out, who are ahead of me, that are pointing out where I had these limitations and thoughts. And that's been my job, my life, my research is finding out, where are the vows? What are these things? Where are we being conditioned? Where are we giving our power away? I know those, and I can spot them. And so I can help save you a lot of time and help you shine your light and be the leader that you are in this world, and experience the things that you're here for, instead of wasting your time with all this other stuff. All right, I love you. Until we meet again, love, live, and matter. Bye.